What's we talk like what? Same that. What about wearing a glove to
Man,
to a baseball game? Guys wear those.
if you're at the game where Barry Bonds is going to hit his 71st home run,
Yeah.
you can bring a glove, I feel like. But if it's, a noon game on a Wednesday with the Padres versus the Braves,
Yeah.
don't bring a glove.
That might be the one to bring one. That might be the one you'll be wide open. You just go sit in the stands.
But at what cost?
Well, so there's this one guy who he's had over 1,250 home run balls caught, and he wrote a book on the best ways to catch a home run. And basically, you got to be able to knock down kids. I mean, that's the gist of it. He's called the most hated fan in baseball. They hate him because he'll do whatever it takes. But he says, get somewhere where you got some running room, like get on a concourse, get spread out. Don't get where everybody else is. Spread out. Get some room. He doesn't do the foul poles. He says people congregate there for whatever reason. He gets in the power alleys. He's got a whole system down.
Wow.
What's the power hours?
Like not dead center or dead right, kind of in between there.
So he doesn't go for foul balls. He wants home run balls.
He wants home runs. He caught Mike Trout's very first home run, and he caught A-Rod's 600th, I think.
And did he get Barry Bonds or none of them?
I don't know if not any historic home runs from Barry Bonds.
Oh, so he's just got the most home runs.
The most home runs. Over 1,200 Major League home runs.
That's a person that would wear a jersey to a different team.
Dude.
You mean like a guy that's willing to knock kids over, and like when you always see that where like they show that the videos of like some lady that just doesn't want to give the ball up to a kid.
Yeah.
I mean it's all
that happened to me.
Really?
About 20 years ago. So I was Aaron's age. I went to a spring training game in Florida with my parents, and it was the Braves and somebody, and we were in the outfield, and you could sit on the grass.
Actually, it feels like you're still too old to go to something with your parents. Like that, like I feel you're telling the story like you're like about 20 years ago. Me and my parents are like, all right, so he's like 14. You're like, no, he's 30. Like he's in. I mean, he bought his own ticket. I mean, they like.
I was like 28, but we were sitting in the outfield on the grass, and Andrew Jones, you guys remember Andrew Jones, the Braves?
Yeah.
He caught the third out, and as he would tend to do, he would turn around and just flip it into the stands. Well, this time he turned around and flipped it, and it came straight to me, and I caught it. And I was so excited. But then this guy, there were kids running around, this man started yelling, "Give it to the kid. Give it to the kid."
Dude.
And I felt all this pressure. But I'm a kid in my mind. I really wanted to keep. I kept it. That's about all I kept it.
Really?
I did not give.
Did no kid come up to you?
Well, as soon as he threw it in the air, everyone's kind of scrambling.
Yeah.
But like a T-shirt contest. But it came straight to me. I kept it. I still.
I don't
have
think
it.
that's what a T-shirt contest is, but it's a T-shirt cannon.
T-shirt cannon. Yeah.
Yeah.
T-shirt contest is something different. You would also be there. You'd show up. So no kid then came. There was no like direct. Can I have that ball?
No, I mean they were milling around, hoping that maybe I would do that.
Uh-huh.
But you could act like you don't hear.
I mean, I did. I just looked straight ahead.
I think that's a nice thing to do. Hand the ball to the kid. I don't think you should feel obligated at all. If the kid, I mean, if you went and caught it and got it, like you earned it.
Yeah,
But
All right.
spring training, I don't think there's. But I mean, that's maybe where they go to get a ball. Like that's. I mean, you got to think that kid. That kid's gonna be very excited about it. On the other hand, clearly do you still have the ball?
yeah.
I mean, so that like
Dude.
to a guy that's gonna keep it, like almost like you could if you said, "Guys, I will keep this ball," and you told the kid that, like
I'm
mean,
sure
the
he would
dad might
understand.
go, "Hey, son, let him." He's probably gonna be like, "Something's up with this guy," and if that's what an adult should do, they want it. They go, "Hey, I'm gonna like put this ball in my bedroom," and then someone's gonna be like, "Oh man, that's awesome, man." Then the whole crowd would be like, "Good for you, man." They would clap and be
Kids
like,
start bringing me balls.
yeah, they go, "We'll get you." And here's Mister, and you're like, "Thank you, kid." I mean, you could turn it around then. That's what some of these people should yell. I will keep this at my house.
Yeah.
And then they're like when you see it's when you see the drunk woman that's we can all kind of picture the video.
Yeah.
And that's all alcohol related. That's what these kids don't know. This lady's juiced up, and so
Wait, what's the drunk woman doing?
she takes a foul ball from like a kid.
Or rip it out of a
did
kid's
they just
hand.
show it, and then you're getting booed by the stadium?
Oh.
And she just says no and hangs on to it.
There's a buddy of mine, a comic from Chicago, Alex Dragovich. He has this great bit about you're led to believe that it means more to the kid, but it means so much more to the adult because the kid's life is like amazing.
Yeah.
You know, the adult has some real hardships. Like
Yeah.
Brian still has that ball.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the kid would have. I mean, he wouldn't still have that ball.
No way.
You know.
Yeah.
He'd probably lose it that night.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It means so much more to the adult because the adult has real things
yeah.
going on.
That's a ball though. That's you're like, when's it from? You're like, oh wow, Andrew Jones. Wow, is that a big game? Spring training.
Is it a
You
home
guys
run
ever
ball?
caught
Yeah.
a ball?
No.
Huh? I mean, I think it's,
No.
I went to spring training. We're friends with Sonny Gray. Pitches for the
here we
Reds.
go.
Pitcher right now. What do you want me to do? It's the life I live. I don't know what to tell you.
Name drop.
He threw us a ball. He threw me a ball. He goes, and I said, I'm good, man.